Hello, I'm Jamesbot. If you could take one moment to subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it because we are trying to hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube so that we can get partnered. Thank you for watching and enjoy the show.
Let's go.
Gen.G versus Faze. Okay, they're doing the countdown thing. All right. I started a little early.
Oh, okay.
All right, here we go. Gen.G versus Faze. Let's get into this one. This is another knockout round, as all of the matches are here in the draw.
I'm excited for this one. This is a classic. El Clasico for NA.
This really has become El Clasico. It's like our El Splashico. How can you tie Faze and Gen.G together? I don't know. But anyway, starting out hot, missed straight out of the Twitch chat right into the score column.
Yeah, that's a wide people happy if I've ever seen one.
That
Almost a great bump attempt from Chronic, but it doesn't matter because Mist is still there for it.
Honestly, Mist might be one of your most talented viewers.
He
very well could be at the top.
he could be. There's a chance. My viewers got talent, and so does Chronic. He's going to go off the backboard with this one, and Noly's going to strike, and he's going to score.
Already, this one's starting out hot. Gen.G responding very quickly. Chronic up quickly. Mist, it was a very difficult read. Very difficult read. If Mist gets a touch on it, might have been able to kill that play, but the read was so hard to make. Well done by Chronic. Well done by Gen.G.
And, you know, Jack didn't get any credit for that, but that was all of his kickoff right there. You know, he hit the kickoff initially, and then that sidewall read as well. So powerful, made it impossible for the defense to read, and Chronic almost scoring that one there, too.
And I think there's a lot of people now who are kind of looking at Gen.G, especially after the last major performance, and really wondering, will they be able to get back to the dominant form that they were in the first split of this season? We all know they have it in them, but Rocket League's such a mental game. And as of late, it seemed like FaZe has had the edge.
He missed on the ball, taking it to the corner, wants a bump. Chronic going to get a weak touch here. Now FaZe might be able to capitalize. Never mind. Jack's going to get a pretty solid touch, and it's going to go around Firstkiller. Gets this ball all the way back to the FaZe side, and Noly has to make something happen. He's going to boom it. Upfield, Chronic to Noly, the pre-jump. We were talking about that yesterday, too.
And we actually mentioned FaZe and Gen.G both as those teams in North America, along with Complexity, who we saw at the Major, who are really getting into the pre-jump gameplay and are making it work. They're kind of at the cutting edge of the meta. We saw Noly going for one there, but it didn't pan out. Now Sypical going for a hit, keeping it in the corner. Out of boost, will be very slow to rotate back, but missed, buying some time. Noly up to Jack. Jack, air dribble. The patience from Jack. Now Chronic, the 50. Will stay on it. Missed. Well played on that, but Noly gets a 50 right out to Jack, but the ball was going so quick, Jack couldn't get around it for the shot.
Couldn't get around it, and speaking of getting around, chat, if you have any other matchups that you would like to see from this draw, we can type ! streams in chat, and there will be a link right there for you. You guys can check out all the other ones as well. I saw some people asking when's Koi playing. They are already playing at this very moment, so be sure to check out some of those other streams.
Yeah, and shout out to all the streamers, and shout out to Sypical for getting the go-ahead goal. You see Jack getting the save. Chronic actually missed on his hit, allowing Sypical to go for that, and then just a breakdown there for Gen.G. The defense struggling. And just like that, FaZe out on top.
50-50 in the mid, missed. Already up for it. He's going to get this flip reset. It's going to be an awkward ball to get around. He does end up doing it, but I don't think he got the flip. Sip now trying to gain control. Does a great job of faking out Jack, who booms it back to his own side on accident.
Oh, look at the chain dash there from Sip.
Oh, not a great touch from Chronic. Going to cause a little bit of chaos for Jack, but Gen.G doing a good job of getting right back into this. Noly trying to get an angle there and missed almost own goals that one.
And that's what Noly does best. I mean, he's almost like Gen.G's calm. You know, they both play that role of disruptor, that creative player that can really shake things up. And Noly a chance to go for a solo play. Pinch now off the ceiling, go to the backboard. Mist will clear it long. First, pressuring Jack. Now down. Sip diving in. This is numbers advantage briefly for Gen.G. Chronic got his flip back. Goes for the musty. But that one not enough to get by.
FaZe starting up the offense now. Missed a Firstkiller. Sip is going to be there. The 50 comes through from Chronic. Gets a great defensive save. Noly up to Jack, who pre-jumps.
Oh my goodness.
Gonna be just a little bit wide. Let's see if Faze can get to this one. They can't. Chronic already booming this. Back on the offensive end for them. Jack's already up here, gonna go for a double. Now miss with a clear, and Firstkiller's already up for it so quickly. This one's gonna go straight down, but Noly is there to stop it.
And you saw Chronic also actually jumped. And even on that pre-jump play before with ApparentlyJack, Jack had the shot. It was uncontested because of the pre-jump. And Faze was at the mercy of the placement of the shot. Fortunately for Faze, Jack wasn't able to get that on target, but you're starting to see the speed that these teams can play with. First, rotating back. Noly. No, awkward touch there. That forced First back into the play. Sip low on boost. Miss trying to help out. Tips it into a dangerous spot. Sip going for the block. And that shot will be saved from Mist, who also picks up the corner boost. Now looping back around for defense. Oh! The fake! ApparentlyJack actually gets credit for this goal, but the fact that he did not affect their trajectory allowed it to go in.
I can't believe it. Mist thought the redirect was going to the corner, but it wasn't the safe play. It's so hard to not play the opponent's touch there, but when it's just floating into the net, it's something you feel like you have to do. Unfortunate for Mist and unfortunate for Faze, but Jack pulls off a miracle.
Miracle from Jack will tie things up. Now Noly the back pass to Chronic, who will clear things out. Chronic actually gets another touch on that ball first, trying to beat out Noly. Now the net vulnerable. Mist can't get back, and just like that, Gen.G are in the lead.
Immediate counterattack right here from Gen.G, a 50 over mid. Nobody expects Jax to turn. And it's just in his
He's just aware. Net. He's so aware. Jack ready to turn on a dime. That 50 from Firstkiller, right back to the middle. Jack spotted it out early. Will Faze be able to score in these final 10 seconds? First touch control from Firstkiller. He's got a chance. Flip reset into an air dribble. And now the shot! Sypical ties it up! Are you serious?
Faze coming back instantly. Beautiful pass here from First with the flip reset. Gen.G just a little too slow. No contact made. Faze, what a play.
Oh my goodness. And I thought the game was chalked up for Faze, but no, they fight back.
You can never count them out. Another great kickoff from Jack.
Oh, hold on, and no one will keep that alive. Game 1 going to overtime. Gen.G stole the lead late, but in the final seconds, Faze tied it up. Now net vulnerable. Firstkiller won't be able to do much. Chronic will go for the block. Now ground pinch. Gets the corner boost. Missed. Back on the play, Noly. Can he double tap it? Noly! No, he gets denied. Tip to the corner. Sip with the pop up to First. Chronic trying to play it down and finds Noly. Noly towards net. Now ApparentlyJack reading it off the backboard. Noly kickstarting the counterattack, and Gen.G pull through.
Just a way too aggressive play there from Faze. Wow. You saw Firstkiller still going for that, even though he knew he was beat, but the rest of the Faze players as well, both going, just continuing upfield, thinking that, you know, they had that trust, they had the belief that they were going to start on offense, but immediately Noly, one touch, and it was essentially just in their net.
Yeah, that and the determination from Gen.G, because Faze started out hot, but Gen.G, they're playing confident. You saw the back passes, you saw the pre-jump plays. Gen.G, you know, it's very easy to, after some results that aren't as great as you're expecting, especially a team like Gen.G who had, maybe an unmatchable first split, starting to cool off a bit. That's easy to get in your own head, but this first game, Gen.G, I thought, showed a lot of mental toughness, battling back, even giving up that last goal in those final seconds, then being able to bounce back in overtime to win it. This might be Gen.G getting back to the levels that they're used to.
Yeah, they played fantastic in that first game. Jack especially, doing, nothing fancy, but just doing enough, getting some crazy heavy touches as well, just to make sure that it puts Faze in an awkward spot, and this is going to be another one. Jack giving Noly a great opportunity there, but Mist is going to be there to stop it.
Chronic getting demoed by Mist. Sypical, light lob towards net. ApparentlyJack, who's been lights out, honestly. ApparentlyJack, he turned for the shot quickly that got that late goal. ApparentlyJack even, I think he put in the overtime winner. ApparentlyJack has been a huge part of the offense, and now Chronic! I was like, is this hitting the crossbar? Is it going wide? Perfectly placed from Chronic.
Again, the pass from Jack. I mean, you got to give props to the placement there, but also
Wow.
that pass from Jack was so great, giving Chronic even the opportunity to take that shot.
And then Chronic literally hit upper 90.
The
far
perfect
post
shot, the
from that.
most beautiful shot.
Gen.G is looking fierce. Noly, flip reset. We'll tip it by one, and apparently Jack gets denied by Firstkiller. I thought that was number 2 for Gen.G.
I thought it was as well. Jack's going to be here.
Huge
This clear's going all the way upfield. Thanks to Mist on the Faze side, and Chronic in an awkward spot. Noly doesn't make contact either. Jack's here to save the day, but even then, nobody from Faze was expecting the double whiff on the goal line from Gen.G.
And you see the pre-jump defense from Chronic. Ends up using up a ton of boost.
Double commit as well.
Leak out to the middle. Firstkiller, the bounce shot, rebound to Mist. Noly with the save. And that one, I mean, I was expecting maybe even Firstkiller to score on that bounce shot. Surely Mist would have scored on the rebound. And now we might see another goal. No, it bounces out wide. Faze with back-to-back-to-back chances, and they still can't put it in.
This is absolute chaos on the Gen.G goal line, but they're still getting away with it for just a second. This pass mid might be good. A bump on the goal line again on the Firstkiller shot. And it's going to be enough for Gen.G to survive once more. Chronic now popping it to Jack, who's going to take the shot. And I don't think anybody's back, but it's off the crossbar and out. Both teams just barely surviving. This is a great pass mid.
Firstkiller trying to set up a teammate. But Noly breaking up the play. Missed. Lob up. Sip. Hard hit. It gets past Chronic, but Jack's there at the midfield now. A 2v1 situation. Chronic gets the demo on one, but Firstkiller able to rotate back in time. Missed off the respawn. Will be there. Looks like he ran into Firstkiller as well. Chronic. The tip up. Chronic right towards net, and that one was going to be going in as well if it weren't for Firstkiller.
Big 50. On the Faze side, this shot from Noly is pretty good, but it's going to be a little bit too slow. Firstkiller with the cutoff. Sip has an open net, and he's going to put it away. Faze ties the game with 2 to go.
So you were wondering what type of shot is finally going to beat Gen.G's defense. Well, you just have to bait in Chronic, and you see an immediate shot from Sypical. Wasn't incredibly fancy, but it's effective.
Yeah, a great pass there from Firstkiller as well, just getting that across. Spots out Sypical at the very last second, and gives him a perfect little touch pass.
Sypical backflip. Missed. Pinch off the challenge. Missed the light touch. He might have been able to put that on target. It looks like there was a defender in his face. Now Mist will turn on this ball. Tons of boost. Flicks it out to First. First going straight down, but Chronic was there and had the play read. Now Firstkiller high lob up. Noly down to Jack. Chronic going for the lead block, but has to bail out. Going to the backboard.
Oh.
Back pass from Jack. No one was ready for that.
I don't think he wanted that one.
It still did let Gen.G get possession and Chronic to get full boost, and he uses it there. Now down to Noly. Noly, who was up, is denied.
These pre-jumps are insane by Gen.G. I've never seen a team pre-jump like this.
And you love to see it, especially against an opponent like Faze. Now we're seeing ApparentlyJack get more demos. Noly, denied. Now Chronic, across to Jack, who was in the air again. And now another shot. It's saved. Rebound out into the middle. The light tap. It's enough. 0 boost for the defense. Gen.G breakthrough.
This touch here, I mean, Jack may be causing some chaos, but the Faze defense hitting that ball straight to the sky, and Sip not able to get back, just too low of boost. He knew the shot was coming, but he couldn't get to the goal line in time.
And this is just remarkable because, you know, Faze has had Gen.G's number. You're thinking, you know, they made it to the grand finals in the last major. Surely they'll be able to close this out. And no, they fall behind. But I think even against the homies, they had to reverse sweep, if I'm not mistaken.
They did. They did have to reverse sweep the homies.
So maybe they just need that extra bit of pressure.
Chronic over to the side now. Firstkiller. Gonna get a great first touch. Gonna play the 50 as well, but Miss is gonna take it away. Another good play from Faze. Good communication from them. Sip in an awkward spot. It's just Firstkiller back for a second. Let's see if Sip can get it to the side over to First, and there it is.
And Firstkiller helped get the late goal last time for Faze. Can he do it again? Rebound out. Knocked into the corner. Firstkiller, light first touch, the 50. It's bouncing, Chronic's backwards. Sip, trying to 50 this one out, back into the middle. Goes deep, Firstkiller will have to turn for it. Now a double tap, doesn't make contact, and that ball will hit Gen.G, now up 2-0 over Faze Clan. Faze with their back to the wall yet again.
Gen.G's looking good. I think
they are.
The biggest thing is their confidence. Nobody, sorry.
It's okay.
I just hit his knee.
Yeah, it's all right. It's okay.
It felt weird. I like jumped when it happened.
It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah. Anyway, Gen.G looks fantastic. And I think the biggest thing is their confidence because nobody pre-jumps like that unless they're confident.
And that's what I was saying before. It's like, how can they be confident against this Faze team? How can they be this confident? Because they were getting
they just
around.
are. They just are. It's simple.
They are. But can they close it out? And that's an early attempt, but missed. Missed, known for his defense, shows you why with that save, preventing the early lead for Gen.G, but Gen.G still on the attack. Jack towards net. It's going to the far post, and it's too wide. Now it's Noly's turn. The challenge pops up. Chronic beat to the ball. Firstkiller trying to solo play. Flip reset to the backboard. Rebound out, and Noly will tip it over to Chronic.
Chronic with a big 50 in the midfield. Can Jack get the beat? He can't. It's going to be an awkward ball, but Noly actually dusts one of the Faze players. Mistaking all the time that he has. Going to play a 50 as well. Beats 2 now. Noly, great first touch to get that around the Faze defense. Firstkiller might have a chance to shoot. He's going to go for a corner redirect. Does he have it?
Oh, he gets the pass out to the middle. Jack actually didn't make contact. Missed. Will put it too high. Firstkiller keeping the attack on. Missed. Won't rotate out. Will stay in the play. Missed. Got the boost steal. But Noly will buy time. Just trying to let his teammates get some small pads. Chronic tipping it away from Firstkiller, but Firstkiller will take it to the wall. In the air now. By 1. Noly cleared off to the side. Oh, Sypical a little late to get up. That leads to a rebound. Noly and Chronic both jump, so that's going to slow down this attack for Gen.G.
They did have good communication, and Chronic did a good job of keeping that close. When a double commit does happen like that, one of the best things you can do is make sure that you are in complete control, and Chronic absolutely clutched up there.
But you saw Sypical was trying to get the touch and the boost that didn't get to path through it. Now a shot from Mist will be denied. Sypical finally getting boost. Firstkiller can't get back to the ball for the 50. ApparentlyJack, the tip, rolls up. Sypical forced to wrap around. Mist has to step in and does so. Noly getting bumped after the first touch. ApparentlyJack. And now ApparentlyJack going for a demo, but missed. Was there. Missed with Sip. Working on the counter. Firstkiller finds the ball back to him. Now to the corner. Will just leave it. He gets a bump. Opens up space for Mist, who controls with the first touch, but not the first touch Mist was looking for.
Great defensive play there from Jack. I'm really surprised he even got a touch on that one. It seemed like he was already beat. I think the Faze players thought he was beat as well, so they went a little bit too aggressive.
Ooh.
So fantastic play here from Gen.G. Look at this backboard read. Mist almost having it. Firstkiller might be able to pass this one towards mid. The touch is too heavy. Plays the pre-jump. It's only missed on offense, though, so this one might be a bit slow.
ApparentlyJack a chance to play it off the backboard, but it's broken up by Firstkiller. ApparentlyJack had everything lined up. Huge stop there from First.
Noly off the side while Jack's going to be there ready for it. Wants the corner redirect. Is he going to fake it? He's going to take the shot. Didn't leave that one for Noly, but Chronic now with Noly mid. He's going to also take a solo effort. We're not seeing many passes here from Gen.G, and maybe it's a decision to not overcommit because a pass is a little risky at times.
And I think they're also just trying to keep Faze on their toes. You know, don't always go for the pass. Sometimes go for the solo. Keep those options alive. Off the ceiling and down. Chronic, huge boom.
Almost might be a chance for, Chronic. He had the shot opportunity there. Sip didn't end up getting back in time, but he just booms it right back off the backboard. Gen.G in a weird spot. They're going to make something happen. They're going to get this out of their side. It's just a constant battle for control here.
It is. It's tense as well.
It's like everybody's taking turns.
They don't want to make that mistake. This is Faze being one game away from elimination. And you've got to win to make it into the cash. Whoever wins this will make it into the money.
Into that top 4 prize money.
Firstkiller with the pre-jump. Wasn't able to score. ApparentlyJack to the middle of the field. Missed there, looking for Sip. Sip will let it bounce off the wall, now takes it from the ground. Noly floating there. The floating defense makes it awkward for Mist. ApparentlyJack's shot went right to the defender, and fortunately for Faze Clan, they get out unscathed, but it looked like a scoring chance, and now an attempt to split the defense. No good. Chronic makes the save.
That was a big miss on offense from Chronic, but Faze was not able to capitalize. Jack going for some bumps now. Firstkiller still able to survive and get it around 2 defenders. This pinch is dangerous for Gen.G, but Chronic does a good job of handling it.
Final 10 seconds, a chance for Faze. They're deep in Gen.G's half. Good play from Mist to at least beat one out. Hard hit off to the side. Noly towards net. Mist saves it. Noly almost making that happen. And we have overtime, a chance for Gen.G to knock Faze out of the draw. Mist doesn't want to take any chances with ApparentlyJack, the shot on target. Firstkiller saving it out to the corner. First having to jump over the bump attempt from Chronic, who's out of boost. Noly, lovely first touch, going for the air dribble. The 50, back out to Chronic. Chronic towards net. Noly, the redirect on the goal line. Gen.G sweep Faze.
The craziest angle, Noly coming out of the net here. Just a great play from Chronic, too, because Noly could do whatever he wants. He could go for a bump, or he could go for that redirect, maybe pass it back even. Noly in such a good spot there.
Oh my, we were so wrong.
We were very wrong.
Dazarin is even streaming in this tournament.
Oh,
the Daz curse is not a real thing.